So to convert from BOC throughout pilot chute deployment to double DBSL double bag static line, we're going to require removing the freefall deployment system and assembling the inner bag and then pack it into the outer bag. Just going to pull the main canopy out. And remove the freefall bag. Removing the freefall deployment system. And we're going to hang the canopy from the hook. Making sure that this ladder, it's away from the canopy. We have the pre-assembled inner bag drogue ladder control line and drogue ladder connector line. I'm capturing 3 of the number 4 links with the 4th one. Identify, following the center of the tail, the patch with the buffer and the grommet. I'm inserting the links and let gravity let them sink. From the same point, the center, I follow the seam that take me right where the 2 magnets are mated. I split them open, and right in between them, I see the grommet with the little buffer. By fishing with my fingers, I can pull the line out. This is critical point where I want to make sure that I follow the wind channel. So I identify the opposite end with the red, and I put the line straight through that. And I move down to this ladder. The drogue ladder connector line, it's made of two sections. They are bar tacked together. I'm going to have 2 legs bar tacked together on one side and the other to the opposite side. Before I do, I obviously need to release the links that I had captured previously. At the 4 corners of this ladder, I have a link cover that hides a small loop. I want to take the threaded portion, insert it from the bottom up, and tighten it down. Grab the other leg of the same portion of the connection line, open the link, and repeat the process. Identify the loop and wedge myself under and pull it through. And go ahead and tighten it down. Repeat the same process on the opposite side. Wedge myself under the loop. And tighten it up. And finally, now I'm going to tighten it down. And finally, I'm going to verify that, in fact, there's no twisting or crossing on any of the lines by spreading the canopy, right and left risers, taking this ladder, visually check that all 4 legs go to the center without crossing any line. It goes straight to the grommet and exits from the top. The conversion is not complete until we install the riser extenders and the butt strap. For the riser extenders, we separate the two. We're taking the part with the stamp facing up and the looped portion going from the bottom up into the link. We take the opposite end, feed it through, and tighten it to create a lark's head. The next step, it's to shift the rear riser outboard, take the long leg of the opposite part and fit it through the bottom of the link, going up, over the top, coming under, into the top, and coming through. We're going to repeat it on the opposite side. I swear it looks like a magic trick, but there's no magic to it. As a result, you can just snap them together and you have it connected. Now we're going to move to the opposite side and repeat it from the top. We're shifting the front riser outboard, taking the part with the stamp facing up, the looped portion going through the front riser link from the bottom, take the opposite end, feed it through to create a lark's head. make it lie flat, shift the front visor inboard. Now we have the rear visor. Again, we're taking the flat portion, the long piece of 1/2 inch step forward, feed it through the bottom, go over the top, then under, then inside again from the top down, and then through the loop that you created. I'm going to flip it so you can see it going through the loop. And you snap it in place. In essence, you created another lark's head, but the difference is that now you have the ability of opening it up. And those are connected. The butt strap is the last piece that we're going to on the leg pads. You notice some loops. We're taking the butt strap with the male and female snaps facing up, feeding it like so, and snapping it in place. Repeat on the opposite side, and snapping it into place. And this concludes the conversion from freefall to DBSL.